that kind of and how to is like when people get rich, they are probably also being the level. What they so poor. And I had 3 days. Oh my goodness. God said I've got good plans for you, plan for prosperity. And when you prosper, people think you are and then a worshiper. You have sold your soul. Those are poverty mindsets. So when you are poor, you are considered godly. So when you are poor, that means you are considered to be godly. I refuse to believe those things. Let me tell you, I refuse to believe them because they are so Christian, not Christian, and they are extremely rich. So you do not believe in the God of poverty. No, I will not accept even you to believe that God is poor. When you are poor, you are godly. When you are rich, you are never worshiper. Those are mindsets you must change, cut them down, and pursue wealth, pursue riches, because there are so many. Pursue them. They are there and they are in abundance. Imagine the Bible says there are 1,000,000 kills with 1,000,000 gold and 1,000,000 golden kills that no man has ever discovered. 1,000,000 golden kills that no man has ever discovered, meaning that we have not even scratched prosperity properly. Even the first feeling to be hookers, and we are here accepting to be poor. When I give you an opportunity of this marketing, you call it a scam, you start scam.
Wow. How are you? Good morning.
Good morning.
I enjoy when I'm talking. Yeah. Some of those things are true, right? The things that are actually happening, we have belief systems that keep us just believe it. I'm so happy for you. Thank you so much, guys, for coming. Anyone else who is going to come after here, you'll find us. We have already started, so I think let us start. And I'm happy for everyone who has come. Asanteni sana. We really don't take it for granted. So maybe we can start off with a word of prayer, and then we know each other, and then we start off workshop from there. Anyone who is willing to say a word of prayer for us?
I don't mind.
Okay, welcome.
Let's pray. Thank you for this. We thank you for restoration. And we ask for guidance as we start up with us. We thank you and we worship you. In Jesus' name.
Amen. Thank you. Asante sana. Gladwell, good morning. We're in our physical class. And I'm happy. So karibuni sana for you guys. Combine hizo mbili. Ama tatu. Haya. Kalilo hicho. Bwana majina, si ndio?
Yeah.
Tuambie your name, where you're from, na why are you pursuing to know digital marketing? Why are you so important that you stopped going to events? Unajua sana ni siku ya maharusi, events, nini, na ulikuwa umeito. You stopped them ukakuja hii ya class. There is something about that. I want to hear it. So karibu, we can start here.
Hi everyone. My name is Mary Hina. I'm married. I'm also a grandmother. I heard about marketing. I'm very new. This is my first time here. I'm very new in digital marketing. I've seen some in TikToks, and that's where I got inspired. So it's been a while before I decided to come because sometimes you feel like there's so many fake things and pyramid schemes. So I've listened for him for a while, and then I made a decision that I want to come maybe for a physical class to start off.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm glad to be here and I'm ready to learn.
What are your expectations today? What are you looking forward?
Actually, I'm looking forward to get in the community and also to learn about digital market because I have no really idea.
You have no clue.
No clue at all.
Mm-hmm.
And my expectation is to learn and to know what is all about digital.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yes, thank you.
Wonderful. So you are looking forward to learn. I know what is.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Well done.
Thank you.
You did it.
It's last to
Thank you very much. We were good.
me.
So where is the number?
Actually, I'm living in Mombasa, but I came because of the event tomorrow.
All right.
So they have cancelled the trip, which was supposed to be yesterday and today.
All right.
So I said, when I feel
Why not?
that's
Thank
So,
Yeah, check someone. You can sit here next.
because I'm seeing the.
Is that, yeah. Okay. Karibu. Sorry. So you're looking forward to learn, and I'm happy to hear that. Asante sana. Okay. Uh-huh. Good morning.
My name is Leah. I'm an accountant by profession, but right now I'm not working since November. So I've been searching for things online. That's how I came across this YouTube and there his advertisements, and I was interested. I have a who is doing digital marketing,
Okay.
and she's doing it from the scratch. She's giving different type altogether.
Okay.
She does for companies.
Mhm.
She checks on your website what you are doing, and she's there to do the strategy and advice you want to do. And I was never interested, in fact, to know what she does. But when I listened to her, I was, my dear, is this what you do? She was, yes, but on a different way.
Mhm.
I'm not selling anyone's product. I'm selling my
Services.
services.
Mhm.
So I told her, I want to do this thing because I went to yourSchool.com and I went through the video. Then I went again, and I went again, and I felt I think I should try out this thing.
Okay.
Though I have something that is coming up, I want to start importing. But I thought this will give me a basis to do my marketing as well
Okay.
for the physical products,
I see.
as I still do
Wow.
the digital ones.
Oh.
So to me, it's a broader field
Mhm.
than the way you're saying.
Mhm.
It's going to help me in every side.
Wow.
So I'm looking forward to getting into the community.
Awesome.
for people today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Congratulations. Wow, it's something big, isn't it? Congratulations. So you're looking forward to not just sell these programs, but actually grow.
So, yeah.
I see. I see. Big dreams. Thank you so much. Karibu sana. Welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Rosemary. Rosemary, yeah, but actually that's really a police officer. So, but I really feel that I'm wasting a lot of time.
Okay.
And in that job at the same time, I'm not getting enough.
Mm.
So I've been looking and searching of what can I do?
Mhm.
Can I do when just fly? I really feel as if I'm caged somewhere.
Okay.
So I feel I want that freedom of going out there and gaining more information, more
Okay.
knowledge,
Mm.
and as well moving with the new now,
Yeah.
the new world, and wherever it is going, I also want to join these people
Yeah.
and be among them. I don't want to be left behind,
Mm.
and as well, earn more to meet my needs
Mm.
and to grow bigger.
Congratulations. I believe the people who are overworked and underpaid are nurses, police officer, teachers. Okay, those are people who are overworked and underpaid. And I'm so much happy that even in your service, you have chosen to break free because this civil service thing, this thing, it is the biggest lie we bought into. It's actually the biggest lie.
But they're good to step, give you steps.
Yeah, let's say it gives you a place to see higher. The problem is if you stay on that step for a long time. In the right place. Karibu sana. Haya, my friend, long time friend. Let me tell you something about him before he introduces. This gentleman was the first people who believed in me when I started digital marketing.
Wow.
This gentleman we met, I think I was days old in digital marketing, but he wouldn't believe today is our first time to meet in person.
Yeah.
It's our first time we are seeing each other, but we have a strong relationship. You might think we know each other for a long time.
Yeah.
So I'm so much happy to see you in person. Karibu sana, karibu sana.
I'm also so happy, extremely so.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm living in Mombasa,
Mm.
and I work with the Free Grade Program, which
Yeah.
is dealing with motor
Mhm.
Anyone who's having type 2 diabetic, pressure, high blood pressure, cholesterol, monthly period not regulated because
Mm.
of hormone imbalance,
Mhm.
mood swinging, a lot of things because of the insulin resistance.
Mm.
So you're having a product where it can regulate your metabolics and you can reduce the insulin to be down.
Yeah.
So it's about metabolic health, or then we can chat. Maybe
How does it meet with digital marketing? How have you used digital marketing to grow that?
the first time when I registered with the SAM,
Yeah.
I was not into it because I had started already the big grade program,
Yeah.
and I was actually focusing on saving people's life because I'm getting good health and I'm selling the product, and at the same time I'm saving people's life.
Mm.
So I saw it's a good job that to use the SAM product, the digital product, so that I can save more people's lives.
Mm.
Because in
Through
our
the internet, yeah.
yeah, through the internet. Because our job is the same thing. We need to post so that we reach the people. We talk to the more people. So with I saw the AI program, which
Yeah.
would help me in creating videos while I don't have to be there. It
Yeah.
will be working for me. So that I talk to more people and I save more people's lives. So that's why I joined. Actually, I paid for the program, but I didn't set up.
Yeah.
Now I'm full to this program because I know this one will help me on also the big grade program. So I will be having a lot of income stream. Even if the field rate does not work, this will work and this will give me another income stream.
Yeah, yeah. Can you imagine? He joined the business, then he put the house like to stay there for a whole year, remember?
Yeah.
And then he came and restarted. And that's why I tell you, you mentioned something about is it MLM, is it, and they're genuine concerns, right? But just imagine starting something and life happens, and then you may have to put it aside. 1 year and even over above, you come and restart it, and everything works very well. These MLMs, they die within months,
It's true.
right? This pyramid, they die within months. You pause it and then it has died. But this gentleman tells you he left it for over a year, he came back, everything was intact. That is how reliable digital marketing is. All right? It's a very reliable online business. I have done this for the last 18 months. If today was July 2024, I would still make the same decision. I wouldn't have even any regret. As a matter of fact, I would do it even much better. I'm so much proud of you guys for coming to our physical class. We also have a big team watching us online, and I'm also very happy for those who are watching us on the internet. How did I start this? And let me give you a little bit of a background so that you can be able to see that it is reliable. I don't want you to get into something that is not going to be there 2 months later. Okay? I wouldn't be even confident to talk about it. But the fact that I started 18 months ago with no tech skills, no social media experience, no prior experience whatsoever, and I decided let me try something online alongside my job so that I can make that side income. It's like Rosemary said, an extra income will do you no harm. So I said, why not? But you see, one thing scared me because I didn't have online experience. Online was a new one. All right? And I knew there is no way you would just come blindly somewhere. So I had knowledge gap. I needed to learn. Was I teachable? Absolutely. I thought I was. And I wanted to learn. But more importantly, I wanted to make the first sale. I was so serious to make that first money. And that first money is so good. But for you to be able to get it, you have to go through the learning process. So So I would wake up, I would do some activities in the morning before I go to my place of work. I'm talking about 4 a.m. And then I would go to my place of work that was so intensive. And then I would come back in the evening and I would do it. So in my first 3 months, I was exhausted, but I was okay to go through that exhaustion because I knew I'm building something for my future. My first month, I made $2,700. I couldn't believe it because I had never made $1 in my life. $1. My second month, I did 3,500. I was like, I have found something that is working here. The following month, I was putting out extra effort. I knew this one is working and it is a genuine online business. With no tech skills, no social media experience, as long as you are tender, as long as you are open-minded to learn, this is not rocket science. It is doable. 5 months, I resigned from my teaching job. It was not in my bucket list of doing things that one day I'm going to quit my job. Now listen here, my friend. 2 things that you have an advantage. Number 1, there was no AI. I did a discussion about AI. There was no AI. So AI can, for example, let me talk, maybe the government or where you are, they have said do not engage in other enterprises or other businesses because of conflict of interest. Even teachers will have that thing. Or government officers will not that. But today with AI, it can be creating and nobody never knows it is yours. Can you just imagine that? It is running and nobody never knows it is yours, anonymously. I have a DCI who's doing digital marketing, even a lawyer who's doing digital marketing. And what attracted them is the fact that if they were seen promoting or doing any business online, it would be a big hit for them. Not everybody wants to quit their job. As a matter of fact, I was not intending to quit the job. I just realized this is so greener, there's no way I can continue here. What we are doing is we are setting up the AI system to do the work anonymously for you. No connection to you, only that the money goes to your bank account. That is the only place you are meeting. Can you just imagine that? It is eliminating all the friction that can prevent somebody from starting their business online. So for me, I didn't have AI. Number 2, I didn't have a physical place where we can come and say hi. Never did I have this opportunity. I'm so proud of her. They came all the way from Mombasa, knowing we are going to be meeting in a place. I didn't have a mentor who would mentor me in this manner, but I did it anyway. What about you? Are you seeing that? What about you? How far would you go? How far would you go? You will be able to do better because you are literally riding on shoulders that are way above. Right? You're not doing it from scratch. Because doing it from scratch, it is grinding, it is stressful, but you don't have to do it. Today I'm proud. My grandmother, who brought me up, I've spoken about my grandmother many times. She's 81 years old today. But today she brought me up, she's living in a comfortable place. Not because of my salary, because of digital marketing. Because a salary can only pay your bills. Yours. Right? It cannot go beyond them. But the moment you do something online, a digital marketing, the income has no roof. There is no maximum you can make. You know, there was a man, I made $22,000 in 1 month. $22,000 in 1 month. Just imagine that. And then our currencies, we will start speaking in dollars now. Okay? Because when you are doing digital marketing, you're dealing with a global market. So you're dealing with a global currency. So there our communication is in dollars. Is that good or bad? It's not really good. And dollar is stronger. Is that true? $2,700 my first month in digital marketing. $3,500 my second month in digital marketing. I was thinking in debt. Borrowing here to pay here. You borrow here to pay here. Then you borrow again, you take here. You know, you are literally surrounded with the debts around you. That interest keeps increasing and increasing and increasing. Within a short time, you are digging a hole for yourself. You are digging a hole for yourself. And shortly after, you realize, I'm in a very bad shape right now. One situation that got me so much embarrassed. You are with my wife in a shopping mall. And we put things in the cart, what we needed. When we approached the billing place, I realized I don't have enough money to pay for these things. The worst case scenario is I had to take those things from the cart and return them. And deep down in my heart, I told myself, I will never go through this again. This is total humiliation. I will never go through this again. Let this be the last time I'm doing this. God hears prayers, my friend. God hears prayers. The moment you make that commitment, God is going to hear your prayer. Today we are not worried about such kind of an issue. And not even just that. I have been able to help the people who have been so important to me. Like my mom. I literally bought her own land and her own house. All thanks because of this problem. All right? Can you imagine that? Just mind if my assistant today, she's great. Just get somebody and do it. Karibu tu. Niko. Yeah. He was like, yeah?
My first time.
All right.
I've never been.
Karibu sana. Yes, sir. Welcome. Karibu.
Thank you.
So I want you to see the kind of growth, the kind of progress that you find with a digital marketing business that works. This online business actually works. Right? So what do we do? First of all, what we are going to be doing in this workshop, my goal is to understand how it works, and more importantly, you can also be able to get clarity. My goal is you get the clarity. Because at some point there is confusion, whereby you know there is things that happens online, but you don't understand. You lack the training, you lack a mentor, you really lack someone who can guide you to do it. I want to be that person. I want to be the person who can offer you guidance. I want to be the person who can give you the confidence that it is possible and actually show you exactly step by step by step. Is that okay? If I can do that job, we have achieved our goal. Now I want to make something. I normally provide notebooks, but my supplier for notebook has been unaware for a week or something. And therefore, she has not been able to process the notebooks yet. So therefore, I'll ask you guys to persevere. If you have carried one, please do one. Please use that one. Right? Hey, Mary. Very good. Lakini mimi ndiye nakujua. Kwa hivyo introduce.
Oh.
No, it's okay. Just take a seat today.
Okay. Good morning.
Morning.
My name is Mary. I'm a millionaire.
Yes. Wow, we like that introduction.
You're doing good,
Yeah. No. Through this in digital marketing.
Oh,
Yes, and you can be one as well.
How long now?
Karibuni.
How long now?
Sorry?
Since you have started, how long?
Since yesterday.
Yeah. She's proclaiming millions in her life.
Yes.
It's not even the power soul.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I like that. That what you put in your head becomes reality.
Yes.
That is true. What you put in your head becomes reality. Very good.
Asante. I'm Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
Yes.
Mhm.
My first time.
Very good.
I've never been here.
Mhm.
I saw you on TikTok.
Mhm.
I decided to join you. TikTok. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Asante, asante. Very well.
People in Nairobi, they are so blessed to have some here. Because
Yeah.
I've come so far, and I didn't imagine that I'll get few people. I imagined that I'll get a very big class, but I'm so sad to know that only few people.
Yes, we were two.
Yesterday you were excess.
I think they are
You're still on the way.
Mm.
Yeah, yesterday we had excess people, like it's too many. We didn't even have space. Hello. Yes, Ohando. Can I call you after? I'll call you after. So yesterday the class was extremely full. So I think the team they will still join the work. Yeah, but anyway, I think I'm also thinking that having that physical class is actually a blessing.
That's what we blessed you before.
Oh.
Because very soon we might not live in Kenya. So let me utilize.
Okay.
Mm.
Very well. Thank you for coming again. Now, because my assistant is not in, you're going to be assistant. When somebody knocks on the door,
Okay.
you open and you welcome them. Sasa wewe millionaire, umekuwa. If everyone knocks on the door, you can wish us.
Yeah.
You tell them this is the right place.
All right.
Very good. I want to talk about, we are here to learn this digital marketing. Is it MLM? Is it pyramid? Is it, questions that are in the mind? Some of these questions are in the back of your mind. Some of them you do not know what to believe because online has become another place. Right? Online has become another place. I accept it. But does it mean there are only bad things happening there? No. There are good things happening online. It is about getting the right trainer, the right training. I normally call them the 5 steps in anything. For you to succeed in anything whatsoever, there are 5 things that you must have in place. 5 things, right? And the first basic one is you need to acquire the right training. So we call this the right training. The first step or the first thing that you must have is what we call the right training. Okay. Let me set this. Okay, so let me start. I'm just making sure this guys can see everything properly. Okay, so 5 secrets to succeed in anything. You need to have 5 things in place. The first one is the right training. In anything you do, ensure you have enough information about it. Is that okay? Ensure you have enough information. Do you have adequate information about it? And now when I talk about enough information, it is like, the good, the bad, and the ugly. I was thinking about this. Nothing is perfect. Nothing. There is no perfection on this earth. It does not exist. We can only improve and make it better, but perfection is not a reality. So therefore, when you acquire the good, the bad, and the ugly, for example, I'll give you an example with our digital marketing business. We talk about 100% profit. Now, 100% profit can hit different. It can hit in a way that, how true is that? How true is that I'm not involved in creating something, but I'm given permission to earn 100% profit. For me, I thought that was bad. The first question I asked someone who joined me through digital marketing is like, how genuine is that I can earn 100%? I want to hear more about that part because I want to get it right. And by the way, that was the only question I asked. Was the only question I had, no other question. Everything else made sense. And the moment I understood that you're not just earning 100% profit, you are actually purchasing the license to earn 100%. You are buying ownership. Okay. Sharing of information is what we are calling the right training. Because this training informs your decision. You cannot come to a conclusion when you don't have enough information. As a matter of fact, if you decide without enough information, you make the wrong decision. And sooner or later you regret. And you say, you know what? I actually had it. I actually did not make the right decision. That is why I put a program called 3-Hour Challenge. How many of us have gone through the 3-Hour Challenge? 3-Hour Challenge, right? Have you seen how that program is good? What does it do? It educates you. Just told you as you're going to start with it tonight. Yeah. What the program informs you, it gives you information, the know-how, the knowledge. You get a clear understanding. What exactly is digital marketing? How does it work? What are digital products? I'll explain here, but you can see that the most questions that you can have, 99% of them are answered in that program. Why did I put my time and effort, literally hundreds of hours, putting such a program together? It's because I knew most people are like me. They have got no knowledge. They are interested like nobody's business. I don't want anybody to make the wrong decision. I better sacrifice myself and create a program and actually give it for free And once you go through that program, you end up being a different person. What impact did you get when you went through the training of the challenge?
Was to know how and why.
Do you think there was change?
Yes.
Were you a different person at
In
the end
fact,
of it?
that's why I'm here. That's why I decided to come.
That's why you're a millionaire.
Yes. I enjoyed it before coming in here. Like
Yeah.
those videos, I went through them, and I saw some, in fact, this week on Tuesday. So I just like, I'm not that kind of a person who wasted time. When you get an opportunity, you just grab it.
Yes.
So I grabbed the opportunity, and just and I made a decision to be here. After going through that, I enjoyed even the members and everything. So I am even welcomed there in that community.
Awesome.
I'm among the millionaires.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Yeah. What impact did it make you when you went through the 3 hour challenge? 3 hour challenge alone.
It was an eye-opener. It gave me a different understanding, a detailed understanding from what I was seeing on the short videos that I post.
Yeah.
So it was more elaborate. So I got to understand what kind of a business you're talking about.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome. You see that? So those who have not gone through it, you can go through it through this link, write it somewhere. Just go and type www.school.com/salvation. And you go to that link, just magic that will happen. You just realize, wow, I'm now more open-minded than ever before. So the right training is the first secret in everything. Acquire adequate information. As a matter of fact, come to the physical. This physical class, it is so good as long as you have them available, because it literally confirms. Now you feel I have the confidence to make the next move. I have the confidence now. There is nothing else I'm looking for. I have already been able to acquire the information. Maybe I can ask you, how long have you been watching me? How long have you been hearing me? Maybe Elizabeth will tell us. How long?
From last year in November.
What? From last year, November. Mary?
Yeah, actually the same time.
Around the same time. Rosemary? Beginning of this year, so January. Uh-huh.
Yes, I got to November.
November.
Because now I had all the time because I was at home.
Yeah.
So I have gotten the social media quite a lot. And every time I came to your videos and like, what is this guy?
You just stop.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah.
Well, Adil.
2 years ago.
Adil is like 2 years. You see that? So that period is the period for you to acquire information. What you do, you now commit. You commit to learn, you commit to understand it, you commit to get the nitty-gritty. You know, you just now make a commitment that I am going to understand how this business works, right? And that is what we call about having a very good commitment. Now, very well. So the first secret of success is getting the right training. Karibu sana. Thank you. The second secret. The second secret. Apart from getting the right training, this is where now you acquire what we call the right skills. The right skills. When you learn something, you acquire skills. Is that true? When you learn something, you acquire skills. Skills are gotten like this: learning and implement. Not just learning, but you learn something and you implement. One of our sessions today, we are going to be having a session where we are going to be doing practical things. Right, literally, I'm going to be engaging you guys to do a practical session. Right? So you're going to be having a practical session whereby we are going to be, for example, we are doing computer based together. You see how AI is working. When you practice that, that is when you develop the skills. Is that okay? So skills are acquired after learning something and trying. Otherwise, learning and folding your hands. You don't acquire it. You remain there. So skills are very important. And the good thing is that to acquire the skills, it requires you to implement what you have learned, not just learning. There are people who are stuck in a phase I call learning phase, whereby you are continuously learning. You know, continuously learning. I don't know whether you have seen these people, and they are there. In real life, someone goes to college, They are just in college. They never finish. They finish this course, they go and take another one. They finish this course, they take another one. You think these people, they love learning? They're just afraid of moving out of learning place. They are afraid of outgrowing.
Comfort.
You see that they are afraid of getting out of that comfort zone. And therefore, I have seen it even in digital marketing. All right? Someone gets into digital marketing, I give you the program, I give you the modules, somebody's just running them, repeating. After something, they repeat again, they're like, what are you repeating? I want you to read one and apply. Is that okay? That is now where the dark secret comes in. The right mentor. The right mentor. Who is a mentor? Adele?
Someone guiding you.
Someone who is guiding you how to do things, isn't it? Is it important to have a mentor in life?
Yes. very
Why?
important.
Because you make some mistakes
Yeah.
that you without any.
Exactly. You see, when you make a mistake and you don't know it's a mistake, it is better you make a mistake and have someone telling you this was wrong than you make a mistake and you don't know it's a mistake.
Then you keep repeating.
So you keep repeating and repeating. Mistakes don't bring results. Is that true? Mistakes have no outcome. But if somebody can do this was a mistake, so they don't repeat the same mistake, you have grown. Right? So getting the right mentor allows you to implement properly. Not just implement, but implement properly. So let's take, for example, driving. I was teaching, so my wife has done driving, but she kind of like forgot when we got our second child. So she kind of like forgot. And it's nothing bad than a husband teaching the wife how to drive. By the way, this is the worst. Me, either I don't have, you know what? You know, go find somewhere, somebody to teach you. Me, I'm not going to teach you. I'm like, get somebody else, me, I cannot teach you. So she gets in the car, she has the right training. All right? The skills, they are somehow, they have, you know, they are behind there, and they are, when you don't
She
implement
did
something,
practice.
yeah?
She did practice.
Yeah, she did not practice, so the skill level is a little bit low. And therefore, I'm expected to be the mentor. When she makes a small mistake, and now she was telling me that I said, hey, you're the worst driver. But I realized when I was teaching somebody else, I was not as harsh. But when she does a little bit, I'm like, she went to school, then it becomes a fight. You should go, you cannot do it. I forgot. And I told her, you know what? This is the last time you are doing this training. You go to school, they teach you a refresh or something else. Otherwise, me, I cannot be able to teach you. So I'm actually the wrong mentor. So I'm actually the wrong mentor. I know the way, but I'm not your wrong mentor because I am judging you too harshly. But the teacher there will not judge her too harshly. So I told her, now, wewe wapi? Huko ndiko utasaidika. Mimi tutakosana tu. Because I'm expecting you to do it the right way. Therefore, if she chooses me as the mentor, hata wewe do it right. True or false? Nilimwambia hii hutaijua. Kama mimi ndio nakufunza because I'm annoyed because I'm expecting you to know. You know, so I'm annoyed very quickly when you make a small mistake. So now our driving practices meisha. Naambia sasa kila afternoon tufanye na practice na huko utajukia huko. I am your own mentor. Come to digital marketing and choose a wrong mentor. Mambo yako ni kweli. I say choose a mentor like you choose a marriage partner. Because your mentor is going to make you to arrive to the destination. What about the wrong one? The wrong one doesn't need me. The husband and wife as a driver. You are the wrong mentor completely. Every time you go for the practice, tunakosana tu. Lazima tutakosana tu. So idea is that I'm the wrong mentor. Mimi siwezi kuwa mentor. But and I'm teaching somebody else. Sina hiyo mambo mingi. Anyway, you need to choose the right mentor. How do you select a mentor? It is very simple. First of all, choose a mentor who has already achieved the result you want.
Yes.
Is that clear? Choose a mentor who has achieved the result you want. Let me show you how I chose my mentor. I'm not where I am today because of luck. Okay? Si bahati. Yeah, we are bahati. Hakuna bahati. Hata hakuna bahati. Success is manufactured with your hands. If you talk to rich people, they'll tell you greatness and wealth is built with hands.
Si kubahatika. Kila mtu ako na equal opportunities. Haikuangi ati ni bahati. You actually put it together. But of course, you need to get someone ahead of you who has achieved it so that they can mentor you properly. I chose the right mentor because my mentor had achieved a goal that I wanted. My mentor is called Jonathan. And that guy has mentored me since I started digital marketing. And I'll tell you for sure, the kind of skills, and it's like uplifting. You know, literally when you are uplifted, when unashika watu unainuliwa hivi, unatolewa hivi without your knowledge. Wewe haujui kwa shimo, actually you feel in the comfort zone ukiwa hapo, but your mentor pulls you from there and he shows you there are better things than this. Right? When you choose your right mentor, number one, choose somebody you just feel connected with. Let me tell you something about that connection. Cyprian here, so very great friend of mine. Oh, by the way, he was here the first one, then he left. Yeah. So Cyprian, it's a very good gentleman. We have known each other for a long time, just like Andy. Long time. Even Cyprian was my first student in digital marketing. Right now, Cyprian is one of our coaches. He's coaching members in digital marketing. So we have a coach today. He's going to be speaking to us. The success stories already here. Okay? So we have success stories already here. But he started with no tech skills. He started with no, from ground level there. With no AI. So he started from down level there. But he has been able to build his business to a point now he's even confident. He's a lecturer, by the way. All right? So, and he's confident to say, you know what? Enough is enough. Okay? Enough is? Enough. He'll tell us his story, but he has a wonderful story. What I'm saying is that we literally connected with Cyprian for a long time. Just the same way. How did you see my video? Today is Saturday.
Yes.
It's a busy day. Maybe there's a roadshow somewhere, there is a wedding, there is something that is happening. And you stopped them and you decided to come to somebody whom you have never seen. What happened?
On TikTok, I found so many trying to teach.
Yeah.
But I just felt understanding what you were saying.
Felt.
Yeah.
Did you hear about this?
I felt whatever you are saying, I'm understanding. That's how I connected.
You
feel
see?
like listening out you. Whenever I come across your video, I just want to listen.
Ever ask yourself, what happened?
It's the same.
It's the same.
When I watched the first video,
Yeah.
I said, I think there is something here that I'm connected with. Then I went to the second. Then I went to that now school.com.
Yes.
And I said, this is where I belong. I need to see this one.
Wow.
Yeah.
What happened if you did not tell us? If you can tell us, and then what happened that you didn't choose to come?
I don't know. Which other one?
It's the same one, isn't it?
I know.
You see, you don't want to have a mentor who you are conflicting, isn't it? First of all, you need to get a mentor who you have common values, right? There is something like my mentor is a Christian. That alone makes us to connect, isn't it? It just makes us to connect because this person is God-fearing, right? So I don't know what part that you like. Everybody likes a different part. What part do you like about? Can I tell you the one I like about you?
Let me go first.
Okay, go first.
Let me go first.
Yeah.
And for instance, some did mention, yes, we met a long time ago. But the one thing that I picked from the one and has never gone away is authenticity. And when it is wrong, he tell you, because I was disappointed, and I came to him and I told him, Sam, I want you to see my instead of giving an opportunity to come and make a presentation. And I made a presentation. After the presentation, he gave me a critique. What is working? Yes.
Thank you. So you see, he likes that part, right? Oh, so for me, I wanted to say what I like about you. You are extremely humble. You are extremely humble. Yeah. Wow. Like so humble. Like extremely humble. So I like that. Anyway, so there's somebody who likes me because I am, I don't know, who do you tell me?
explain it in a simple language that
Layman.
anyone
Layman. Okay.
understand.
Lay down language.
Yes.
Not complicating and
Not too much.
not getting it, but right. There is the language to the level. They speak in a very simple language. Okay. You may speak faster. Yeah.
No, you repeat.
Yeah?
You repeat.
Or even if I speak faster, I repeat.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, someone told me some ile speed unaongea.
It's helping you.
Okay. Very
You break it down very well.
okay.
And also the fact that you also give your story. You also give your story. And you know, for some reasons, not so many people know about gadgets. Like, they know actually.
Yeah.
So the way you put it, like, you don't need the skills, you don't need to be, there's no age limit. It really motivates, even for someone to listen, it really motivates somebody to just come and, have that physical class and, know all about it.
Okay. So that story part.
That story part
Connects.
also connects.
Okay.
And also what you're teaching and what you're.
I see that.
Just connects.
All right. So do you feel I'm the right mentor for you?
Yes, I do. That's why I'm here.
That's it. And did anything you want to say? What's like connected? You and me.
Because I saw
Before you speak, yeah? At first I think you live in Dubai. The first time, I actually had a mindset that you're actually someone living in Dubai. And
actually, I was living in Saudi.
Saudi. Did we connect when we in Saudi?
I don't remember actually because it was so long time.
Yeah.
And I resigned from my job. Actually, they terminated me because of Saudization. They want Saudis to work there. And my work was like DHL. I was on the front line.
Okay.
So they want Saudi to be there at the front line, not forever. That's why they terminated you.
Got it. All right.
When I come back, when I saw, I don't remember actually how it started, but I saw Michelle talking about the digital product, and I saw your video, you explaining about the digital product. Then I believe that there is someone can hold my hand and guide me, and if I start anywhere, I can just go and talk to him, and he can help me out.
Okay. Very well.
Because I saw Michelle is so far that we cannot talk one-to-one.
That is true. So choose your mentor wisely. Is that okay? And I normally say, and I'm telling you this because I have people who join the program from different countries, and they find me online. They're like, you know what? I wish I saw you before I joined, because I am not getting the kind of mentorship I wanted. But because the way I actually work with people, not because I share any shortcut, I actually provide working with you, especially the first stages. They're so important to get someone who can work with you through the journey. All right? And that is why I'm saying the mentorship. So that is number 3. Number 4, the right tools. The right tools. The right what? Tools. Every work has tools.
Yes.
What tools do we use in digital marketing? Tools of working online? Yes, smartphone.
Laptop.
Smartphone or laptop. Internet connection. What are the tools? Since you're working from home, so you need to have a home space for working, right? Yeah, website. You're saying website system. We also call it system. Maybe your home office or where you're working it from. Somewhere that you can be able to do your work, a productive corner. I remember, let me tell you a story about this. So when I started digital marketing, I didn't have like a home office, right? So I had to squeeze a corner in our sitting room, right? Very small. to very even really a very small corner. That is where I started my digital marketing business. All right. Today I'm proud to have a home office. At that time I didn't have. So I'm telling you this to know that even sometimes I would literally use the sitting room. That is where I was doing my work. So you don't need to start high level. Is that okay? Start with what you have. As a matter of fact, if you have a smartphone and you have internet, my friend, you are good to go. All right? Right now we have a new offer where we are giving a laptop, a brand new laptop. It's a tool. This millionaire is one owner. She's an owner of a laptop, and the lady who just left, they're literally giving free laptops. These are tools of work. Is that okay? They are tools of. Another tool of work is this device here. What is this? This is Wi-Fi. Portable Wi-Fi. This is Wi-Fi that can move with it wherever you are. You see your house, you have a route. It has wires like 5 kilometers. When you are going with Shago, you don't need to use bundles. You can use a portable Wi-Fi that can supply very strong internet. This is a tool of work. Is that true? Because when I'm here, we have got internet. Whenever we go out there, we have got internet. It is portable Wi-Fi that is good. Right? I struggled so much to get a good Wi-Fi because when I would go and visit my mom, people were like, the network is not good. When I go to see my grandmother, again, challenges with internet. The moment I learned about this, it totally changed my life. Because this one is not affected because of geographical location. All right? It is something that you just put in your bag, wherever you are, and you know what else it helps you from. This one, and I'm not advertising it, but if you want one, I can show you how to get it.
We understand.
You understand? Yes? Actually, you need. Can I tell you why? It prevents you from cyber insecurity.
Yes.
Do you know where hacking is happening? Public? You connect to the Wi-Fi in a restaurant. You connect to the Wi-Fi in I don't know where. Later on, you find that your data has breached. It's because when you connect to that Wi-Fi, it has been set up in a way that every connection should copy the data from your device. So it copies the data, and then they use that against you. They steal your money, they steal your data, you just use things against you. All right? Avoid public Wi-Fi by all means. Instead, get yourself a private Wi-Fi. When you're there in the restaurant, just plug in, it is in your bag. It looks like a charger. You plug in, it is in your bag, you are connected. Because, again, I have to tell you something, having a smartphone and laptop without internet, it's of no good, it's of no use. Is it true? It's of no use. Therefore, this one has really helped a lot. Because the router, you cannot move with it. But this one, you can actually be able to use it. I can show you how to get one. However, it has really helped me in a very big way. And I go to my grandma's place, and I go for vacations, wherever I go, no public, and I will tell you the same thing. Please protect your data. One of the biggest concerns is cybersecurity. All right? Yeah. The biggest concern is cyber because everybody is moving online. What is happening now? Robbery and all evil kind of things are also online. So they target you by using the public Wi-Fi. So everybody is using free Wi-Fi. I'm telling you this because I'm a victim. I'm a what? I'm a victim. This is a message I can preach because I want you to be protected. One day, I have built very good. When you start this online business, you build an email list. So there is a contact of emails of people who are interested. And that's actually your asset because this is people's emails. And they trust you with it. When I got hacked, all this list went. Not just the list, the whole website went. Do you know even today I've never recovered? And not just that, they were able to access my bank account and carry all the money. They were able to, my friend, it was the darkest, I'll never forget, it was in March 14, 2025. That day was actually very dark because I just put it in all my social media hacked. All right? And so people are calling me, asking me, so because these people hacked and they started posting bad things. And you know, it looks like me. How do you remove yourself from that accusation? It was bad. Right? I tried to go to the government, then they couldn't help. Because even then, it's like this situation is higher than, they're also trying to catch up. Even the government is trying to catch up with that internet. So they couldn't help. Poor sir. That is when I learned. Earlier then, that is when I was going to a cafe. Yeah? In art cafe. Like a free Wi-Fi. Siko. Tulia hapo 3 hours. Nakachai, nimebangaiza tu. Kumbe that is when my data was lost. I don't want that to happen to you. Protect yourself. Sasa, protect by avoiding to use public Wi-Fi. Kwenye huko, ni Wi-Fi kama hii, but it is a good one. So anyway, I was in the right tools. So you cannot work without having the right tools. Kama ni computer, the reason why we are giving such a powerful computer is because it's a tool. You need to have a strong tool of work for you to be able to do the job. Is that true? Come on, internet, you need stable internet, right? You know those internets they cannot even perform the task. You don't want those things. You want something that is reliable so that you can do a professional work. We set up your website for you. Of course, you have a good productive place in your home. That is the place where you are working. This is what I call the right tools. Once you provide yourself, at least this is the ones you need. All these other fancy things, ring light, microphone, those ones, let them come later. Kuna zile zinaitwa basic. There are those which are just basic. Internet, basic. Your smartphone, ikuwe tu nzuri, zile na handset right at the center. Isn't it? But of course, let me tell you something about the phone. I started with a phone that used to overheat. It was Infinix. It's not a very good level phone. And you met me with an Infinix phone, and you still believed in me. All right? So you still even can start where you are, and then you can grow step by step. I believe in starting down there. It's the best place to start. All right? Otherwise, saying, I will not start until I have this, I will not start, those are excuses now. Because you don't need them in the beginning. Then as you progress, then you might, you know what? I need this. And then you can add the personality. But these are the basic things that you need. So make sure you have the right tools of work. Finally, the final thing that you need for you to thrive and succeed in digital marketing, get yourself the right community. The final thing is get the right. What is a community? I want to give you a story. My grandma, I grew up with my grandma since I was 4 years old. As a matter of fact, I thought my grandma was my mother. Until I was 10 years, she told me, stop calling me your mother. Me, I'm your grandma. It took a lot of effort from her to really change my mind because I was used to thinking she was my mom, together with my brother. All right? And one thing about my grandma is she was a people's person. People's person. She was part of the community. She was an important member of our community. And she used to tell me, there is nothing you can do alone. There is nothing you can do. There was a saying she was saying in Kikuyu, but that is what it meant. There is nothing you can do. Nothing. Everything requires community. What is a community? It is not just people. You may have people who are not a community. The word community, if you separate it, there is the word com and unity. So the keyword is what? Unity. Can I tell you something? You may have people. So community does not mean people. Community means people of the same mindset. People with the same goal. Birds of the same feather. They do what? Flock together. We are a community today. Why? We have the same goal. There is something we are pursuing together. So we are a community. When you have a community, you feel togetherness. Let me ask you, maybe if you came here and you just found me alone, nobody else. What will you think? You mean I'm the only one who believes in this? But But if you find Elizabeth, there's Mary, there's Cyprian, yeah,
It was interesting.
this that it was full house, isn't it? A big community because people who are targeting to go to the same goal, they are of the same mindset. They are targeting to go to the same direction. When people are united, there is strength. Is that okay? There is strength. So because of unity, a community are people of the same goal, people of the same mindset. And that is why I have built communities and then I'm putting people together. Because I know when you are together, growth
You
happens.
can achieve.
When you are alone there, when you start digital marketing, can I tell you something? There is nobody in your friend circle, in your family, who will understand the language you speak. Adel, let me ask you, the people you know, and you're doing digital marketing, is there anyone else who knows about it? That you can speak it to them?
No.
Can you imagine? And Adel has been in the business for like 2 years. Still, the circle does not understand. It happened to me the same way. When I started digital marketing, you'll be surprised. Of course, I had colleagues and teachers. I was literally running a school. I was a principal, by the way. All right? So I was running, but when I was avoiding criticism, because again, when you have a position you are running, judgment is very high. So I would go and block myself, but somehow they would find my content. Somehow they would find it, but they wouldn't understand. So they would make fun of it, right? Because they didn't understand, so they would make fun out of it. Now the worst case, it ended to the students. You know, they are teenagers, so they saw me on TikTok one day. Mary, let me tell you, you would go to class, they would take a calculator because they don't have a phone. And then they will imitate what they saw you doing. At some point, I was so humiliated. Then I asked myself, why am I being humiliated and I'm not doing anything wrong? It's just that these people don't understand. Don't understand. And it's not my responsibility to make them understand. I am here to build my dreams. So I don't need to explain anything to them. But of course, it took me like 2 weeks. I had quit for 2 weeks. Yeah, there are 2 weeks I had quit. And I said, then I told myself, come on. These people will never be there to pay your bills. Yeah. So when your circle will not understand what you are doing, tell yourself, they will not be there to pay my bills. Yeah. This is upon me to build my dreams, and it is not upon them, whether they get it or not.
In fact, if you are not able to pay them, they will even laugh at you, they will even criticize you, they will look you down. So
they will be happy when you fail. Yeah. Right? They will not support you when you are growing. Yeah. So grow anyway. Biggest negative energy. Yes,
actually, whichever way.
Yeah.
You still need to be criticized.
Yeah.
Yes, when you take action,
yeah.
When there is no action, whichever way, there will be something negative to be said about you. So choose your ego and run with it.
Yeah, do it anyway.
Just
do it anyway.
Yeah.
With or without.
Yeah.
The biggest people who can discourage you are people who are very close to you. Your spouse. They are not bad in any way, but they have an opinion, and their opinion can be negative.
Yeah.
And they can tell you.
At the first, they can't support.
At first, they will not support. Do not let their opinion define your move.
Yes.
Is that clear? You have to stand firm with that decision, because once you succeed, they're the one to enjoy. When I started, the first person I blocked from my phone was my wife. Not because she's a bad person, but I did not want to hear the opinion. It is better it stays. It is better it stays because that it has impact. Exactly. It has a weight. And if it is negative, it pulls you down. Isn't it? So the best thing you do is that I know what I am starting is working. I'm going to cut down.
For now.
For now. Because the moment I make 2-3 moves, these are the first people to benefit. But they may also block me from making those moves. So I am going to block them. You see that? I am going to block them. I'm going to stop them from seeing this. And the reason why I'm stopping them is because my goal and my dream is strong enough. It is big enough that I will do everything to make it happen. Community is very important. what you realize is that this community now may not be physical. If you have a physical community like this one, awesome. I think that is what I've been saying. Nairobi people are very happy to have me here. Mombasa, I went. Do you know we had to split the group? It was so big we couldn't accommodate in one group. We had to split one to come today and another one to come tomorrow. Okay? But in Nairobi, you know, anyway, there's a song that says, you see the value of something once it is gone. When it is there, you may not appreciate it. The moment it goes, then, so it was important. Until you use it. It was the same case in Nakuru. We were in Secret in Nakuru. Nakuru turnout was awesome. Okay? They had called and asked almost the whole year, like, come to Nakuru, come. The moment we went, changed people's lives. It was massive. Yeah. Well, it's not accepted at home. You're actually right. But that's exactly true. But
after to move on, what I
the wakidogo, you discover what
I'm
God's story. I'm realizing, well, you have to look for them where they are. One of the places I admire. One of the places I admire. Just ask them. Asiende asifikirie. Yeah, no the thoughts na watu. Yeah. Umepata? Okay. Haya, so getting a community. So what we do is we build online communities. So we build a community on the internet. So we have communities of people who are like-minded. For example, we have the free community on school. This is also a community. Then when members join the program, we have a community called Digital Growth Community. Digital Growth Community. Right? And then after that,
she was looking for another one.
oh, so Digital Growth Community. So that is the one they are looking for.
Yeah, she's looking for someone to take them again to Qatar.
Oh.
Yeah, those agents.
Oh, sisi tunapeleka watu kwa
Kwa millionaire.
wanapeleka watu kwa millionaire. Yeah, you are already in Qatar.
Singapore.
Oh, you are bringing Qatar. Oh, wow. Yeah, you can. In fact, if you see, it was the first workshop we did for this year. Was it? Was it? Yeah? No. I can't remember. Maybe it was the last one when we did to close the year. I don't remember. But we had someone, she was my student from before. She quit the job she was working in Qatar, and now she's doing very, very digital marketing. So we are bringing Qatar here. We are bringing people home. Right? Yeah, she quit her job now and she's a present mom. She's taking care of her kids actively from home. She doesn't have to work miles and miles away. That's good. Singapore is home. It's just amazing. So we built these communities, VIP community, digital growth community. So we put this community so that we can find other people, all right? To even encourage people to share contacts. People are going to build each other. Share contacts. Just by like, how is digital marketing going? How is your progress? How are you doing? When you have those conversations, are you able to do this AI? Are you able to work together? You really realize I am growing. Because somebody may be one step ahead of you. Maybe by be just a small half step ahead of someone who's joining today. Because he started yesterday. Someone who started last week. Someone who started a month ago. That community, that growing together. Oh my goodness. We have as a workshop or a day, we call it VIP Day. What we do in VIP Day, this VIP Day, we bring together all members who have joined into market. Wow. People come from Kampala to this. This VIP Day is an awesome day. We bring in all members and we have an amazing mega workshop only for members who are in the program, that is. And I'm telling you, it is always awesome. We have fun, we eat together, we share ideas, we bring speakers, they speak to us. You see that kind of growth? You can never be the same person.
Never.
You can never be the same person. Your life changes, isn't it? Because you are who you are, because of the people you associate yourself with.
When is it? It's in VIP day.
So VIP is end of March. The last weekend of March, we are going to have VIP day. Okay? So you come and meet people who are like, wow, we have made this amount of money, I've grown so much, I'm a different person. You find old people who are doing digital marketing. Our oldest is 65 years old, like the one I have personally met. 65 years old. Can you imagine you met somebody and you're challenged, you're like, I'm actually challenged. I can't believe you are accepting to there.
Because online or the physical class?
VIP is physical. VIP is physical. It's like a mastermind. In fact, we are planning to create 2 days. All right? You look for a place. You look for a place. Don't worry. Even if it is Mombasa, you're a millionaire. Does it matter?
Even US.
Does it matter?
Yeah.
You can go there.
Even in US.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you come for 2 days for a VIP workshop. You have a good place where you can just relax and have fun and learn and grow. And come there. So, okay, that is a community.
Yes.
Is that true? People maybe you have met online and you meet them in person and they tell you the kind of milestones they have made, the growth they have made. Oh my
The challenge.
God. There's no way you can be the same person. All right? So we call that a VIP day. That is what we call the VIP day. Now, having said that, I want now to talk about those are the 5 things to consider. And therefore, when you are entering into digital marketing, you consider, will I get the right training? So I want to show you how does this apply to digital marketing. How do you get the right training? What kind of skills do we call the right skills? Because not all skills are the right. Skills apply depending on where. Okay? The right mentor. And mentors we have 2, 3. It's not like you must have one mentor. I also think I have many mentors. Right? So having many mentors is a good thing. The right tools and the right community. So I want us to we look this and we compare with our digital marketing business and we see what is the right approach for us to do it. Hi, so let me grab this side. And now we have a conversation of looking where do you get the training and how is that important? So let's start with the right training. So what you can say digital, because our digital marketing business is under digital growth community. Digital growth community is actually a company, not just a community, but actually a company that creates digital programs, right? So digital growth community. So there we go. Now, you want to look what kind of training do you acquire? Training, which we call the right training. So what kind of training do you acquire when you become a member of the digital growth community? The best way to learn something, there are 3 ways you can learn something. So you can learn through, number 1, listening. You can also learn through reading, that is sight. So listening is audio, sight is seeing or reading. Also you can learn through both listening and seeing. This is what we call video. So what is your favorite mode of learning something? If you want to learn something, how best do you learn something? Number 3, video. How best do you learn something?
Video.
Video. Why is video the best way to learn something?
It is both visual.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, let's say it is practical.
It is practical, right?
Because that is emulate.
That is true. It is practical and you can easily follow it. You can easily be able to follow it step by step, yeah? Okay. So you can be able to, the best way to learn something is through a video. That is why we love TikTok so much. And Facebook. Do you know why we love it? And YouTube? They have videos. When you look at the video, it enters, you know, it is like, it is hitting you everywhere.
Yeah.
You can hear, you can see, you can even feel.
Imagine.
Isn't
You
it?
can even imagine.
Yeah, have you ever seen something like you just level of training you acquire from digital growth community are video lessons. Video lessons, or we can call them video modules. These are step-by-step lessons. Put this one here.